Delta may not be hot today, but has done reasonably well over the last few sessions. 101 currently. So from 93, it's bounced back to 101. Of course, it's come off from 125, which it notched up a couple of weeks back. But good set of numbers. PAT up almost 100% at 15 crores. Sales have been down because I think the real estate revenue has come off quite rapidly on a YoY basis. Hardik Dhebar, Group CFO of Delta Corp, joins us right now to speak about the numbers. Good having you, Hardik. Thanks so much for joining in, coming to the studios. Now, you know, if real estate piece aside, your casino revenues and gaming revenues have been fairly spectacular this quarter. Is this a sign of things to come?
Morning, Neeraj. Yeah, I think we have always mentioned that the mainstay and the focus and the core area for the company is gaming, and obviously hospitality being complementary to it. And yes, the numbers that you see are a reflection of what we have always been talking about, the kind of exponential and the strong, robust growth that the gaming business has to offer. And I think we are very much on track now to be achieving those kind of growth numbers and revenues.
The real estate division, Hardik, is the next one I want to be focusing on. Of course, we've just had, of about 7.7 crore rupees, but that has to do with the exit in the real estate business. So post the exit that's come through, what is the debt situation right now is looking like for the company, and what's the debt reduction plan going ahead?
So you rightly said that we had categorically mentioned that it is a conscious decision to exit out of the real estate business in Kenya, and which has happened, as you see. In terms of the debt, obviously we had, in the last quarter when we did the review of the numbers, we said that in the next 12 to 18 months, Delta will be a debt-free company from various, the repatriation of the money plus the various other assets that will get liquidated over a period of time, which are the small and that plan remains intact, and we firmly reiterate that to 18 months, Delta will be a debt-free company.
Highlights of the quarter, Hardik. I mean, you mentioned that there's a sign of things to come. I'm seeing 100% jump on the PAT basis. Is this something that you think you can replicate in the quarters to come? Because your gaming revenues, I'm guessing, will only get with the advent of your Daman property as well.
I don't know whether it will be 100% every quarter or every year or not. But the exponentiality in terms of the growth will continue, because we have always mentioned that India is still a very nascent market. We have not even scratched the surface, and there is huge amount of potential here. And gaming, I think, worldwide has shown robust growths, even on much larger, bases, and we are nowhere near close to those bases. And I think only way to go from here is
what I was just trying to get to, Hardik, is that I think the Goa property was not fully operational in the quarter gone by, which it will be in this quarter. So therefore, add substantially more to quarter 4 than it did in quarter 3.
Not really, Neeraj. In fact, it was in quarter 2, the Goa property got launched and we were operational for about 45 days. The quarter 3 has seen the full quarter of operations of the Goa property. And I think that is where we say that this is where the stability should come in, and this is where should now start on. So we have stabilized the operations in the last quarter, and we will now pitch for larger growths.
And in addition to, of course, the domestic focus in the overseas markets as well, Nepal and Sri Lanka feature on your list, Hardik. Give us a sense of how the plans in these overseas markets are progressing, and by be seeing something material actually shape up in both these markets.
Well, overseas is step 2, according to me. I think what we should be more focusing on is our very close home new launch that is expected to happen in this current month, hopefully, is the Daman property. Just to answer your question quickly, Sri Lanka, obviously we have some investments there, but as we all know that there is a little bit of disclarity in terms of the regulations there. So we aren't looking at it actively as we speak, but as and when things get crystallized, and if the opportunity so comes our way, we may look at it in the near future. But what is more exciting to us now is the Daman opportunity. We have now our hotel keeper's license for the hotel in Daman in place, and we are expecting to commence operations of the hotel in the next couple of weeks.
So the casino starts probably end of March or first month of the next quarter?
Well, there are processes involved after we get our hotel keeper's license and the hotel becomes operational. There are more procedural things. And we hope that it should, somewhere in the first quarter, we should be able to look at some sort of revenues or some sort of contribution to trickle in from the casino business as well.
Great, Hardik. We wish you all the best. A good show in the gaming business this quarter. Hopefully it continues for you. And thanks so much for joining us today.